Yo, what is up? So today we're going to be talking about the brand new update and how to prepare and what you need to do just before it happens. Definitely subscribe. I do give out some game passes and stuff, and look at this too, limited commando apple. That looks absolutely insane. I might give one of these away, so subscribe, you might win. Now basically, first thing I want to say is, as you can see, the update timer, it says 8 hours right now. Usually, that would be about 1 hour from the update. Well, as of recording, obviously. But they actually delayed it. So the update has been delayed about 7 hours. I don't know why. That also means the admin abuses has also been delayed. So yeah, do keep that in mind. The update's not coming out at the usual time. So as you can see, I'm on the Plants Vs Brainrots Roblox page. And down here, here's the update. So Saturday the 18th at 8 p.m. Well, that's my time zone in the UK. And then it's going to be a story update, which is interesting because it says story update there. But then in the game, it says mission update. So, mission, story, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's the same thing, really. You know what I mean? Now, if we click on it, this is all the information it gives us. Don't worry, there are also some extra leaks inside the Discord, which I'm going to go through. It just says, join us for an epic update and admin abuse, introducing a new story. Well, new story, new biomes, and new brainrots, and a plant, and lots more. Follow the event so you don't miss out. So yeah, very, very cool. And then obviously we've got this image here, which I'm going to try and zoom in. Hold up. So this is the story image. Doesn't show anything too crazy there, I won't lie. But there is some leaks in the Discord that I want to quickly show. Okay, so this video was actually posted by Jandal himself in the Plants vs Brainrots Discord. Now, yeah, so here we go. So this is right at the beginning. So biomes, grasslands, a warm and green biome. The Brainrots are basic, only spawning at one tier, or tier 1, sorry. So Brainrots. So this is like the basic story mission, I guess. I think so. And then, yeah, see, look, you can like activate them. So this is the grasslands. That's the basic one. And then he'll click this arrow to go to the right, and then he's unlocking like the desert, a hot and dry biome. Maybe the sun is making the Brainrots tougher. They are now tier 2, so obviously, yeah. Oh wait, by the way, look, it quickly jump cuts there, but you can see there's this biome totem thingy, which is obviously where you go to open that menu to change it. Also, one thing I've noticed in the back on the right side, we've still got the cards. I didn't know if the cards was going to stay in the game or not. Like, I didn't know if that was a temporary thing or if that's a permanent thing, but it looks like it might be staying another week, or it might be permanent. I actually don't know. And then it skips to this. You have unlocked the desert biome. So I believe, yeah, look, it's going to change it to the desert. That's pretty sick. Also, I've just realized, why is there an island behind? Can you see, like, right in the back on the right side, there's like an island behind Jandal's island? I'm assuming that's just because this is like a test server or something. I don't know, unless they're adding another island. Who knows? But yeah, the desert one, that looks pretty sick. I don't know how many stories there are, but yeah. I'm assuming the story is basically just going to be destroying, certain brainrots, I guess. Like, just get this brainrot, get that brainrot or something. I don't know if it's going to be like a proper in-depth, like, story mode or something, but I think it's going to be quite simple, if I had to guess. Does it say a number here of how many there are? Nah. If I had to guess, there's probably like 5 story modes or something. But yeah, that is a complete guess. But yeah, this is looking pretty epic. Okay, so to fully prepare for this update, I'm just going to go over a few things. Now, obviously, make sure with your cards that you're getting the best cards you possibly can get. And then obviously make sure that you're equipping them. So obviously there's no point having your best cards in your inventory. Just walk over to the cards area and then click E to interact. And just put on your best cards. And also, if you've got some spare ones, let's say you've got a few extra spare that you don't need, do consider going over to the card merger and making your cards tier 2s, because obviously that's going to give you like better stats basically. So definitely make sure you do that. There are some pretty OP cards in this game, so I'd highly recommend you try and get some like, legendaries and epics and stuff. Now, next up, obviously, with the plant shop, always make sure you're checking this because ideally, you want to be getting the King Limone seed or the mango seed or the Shrimbino seed. Try and get like a full team of secret plants, which I know might sound a little difficult, especially if you don't play this game like a lot. If you can't get a full team of like, secret plants, just try and go for a full team of godlies or even a full team of mythics or something, Just get the best plants you possibly can get, because if you didn't know, actually, the more damage you do with your plants, the better the brainrots spawn. So, definitely want to get as much damage as humanly possible. That's why I'm always constantly checking this, like literally every 5 minutes. Like, here we go. I've just got a carnivorous there, and that seems to be the only good one. Also, obviously when this update drops, they're going to be doing admin abuse like they always do. I don't know why I'm teleporting back, by the way. There's something's going on with my game. I keep like... Or maybe you can't jump on the water anymore? That's kind of weird. Or if my game's just bugging, I don't know. Oh, no, yeah. Look, you can't even jump. When did they do this? I didn't even realize they did this. You can't jump on water anymore? That's so weird. Look at this. Yeah, if you jump on the water... Sorry, I know this is just... a random side like fact that I'm giving you here. That is so strange. I'm so used to being able to walk. So like the secret in that cave, you won't be able to see anymore. That is kind of weird. Anyway, where was I? Basically, yeah, just make sure you get the best plants as possible. Obviously, get your best Brainrots. Now, luckily, in the most recent update, actually, if you didn't know, usually I would say to get an alt account so that you can transfer all your Brainrots over. So that way, you know, basically, so when you rebirth before, so you didn't lose all your Brainrots by rebirthing. Fortunately, in one of the most recent updates, Jandal actually made it so when you rebirth now, you actually keep all your Brainrots, so you no longer need to do that, which is absolutely amazing. It just saves so much time. It never really made much sense that when you rebirthed, you lost all your Brainrots. To be honest, in this game, I mean, in like steal a Brainrot, I guess it makes somewhat sense. I mean, it's still annoying, but, you know, it made more sense in that game. But in this game, it just didn't really make much sense. So I'm glad they fixed that. Of course, make sure you're stacking up your money so you've got enough to rebirth initially. Now, I don't know if it's going to be the same ones, but I'm pretty sure the last rebirth, it was like the Los Secolitos or something. Pretty sure it was the Los Secolitos. I'm pretty sure it was this one, yeah. And then it was also a Meow something. So make sure you got this Brainrot that I'm holding right now, the Seco, and then also the Meow. So Meow, yeah, one of these. Here we go. The Meow Sushini. Make sure you've got one of those as well, just in case you do need them to rebirth. Make sure you favorite them so you don't sell them. So that way, basically, when the update comes out, you can pretty much just instantly rebirth. And yeah, well, rebirthing is good, of course, because you get the money multiplier and you get extra stuff. So it's definitely worth doing. Now, you see these like lucky eggs and stuff. That's actually a meme lucky egg. Wow, that's actually a Robux one. How much even is that in the shop? Is that even still in the shop? Oh, it's not even still in the shop anymore. Well, that's weird. So they've taken it out the shop, but you can still get it in the game. Okay. Anyway, yeah, if you search your lucky blocks, I actually have so many, it's kind of crazy. But basically, with these lucky blocks, I actually recommend that you don't open them just yet and you wait for the update. So right now, I have, you know, let's just say, where's my secrets? More importantly, here we go. I've got 82 secret lucky blocks right here. You know, I mean, I guess you could open them right now if you really wanted to. But the thing is actually much better off to wait for the update, because the thing is, the way it works is when the update drops, the secrets will actually get added to this egg. So that way, or the lucky block, I mean. So that way you could potentially get the brand new secrets by opening this. So as soon as the update drops, you could just be spamming these and you could be like the first in the world get like the brand new secret pretty much. And that pretty much goes with all of them. So yeah, I would highly recommend that you save them. That's kind of what I've been doing. Although to be honest with you, I've been saving them for so long now that I've actually got so many. It's kind of crazy. Like, let me know if anybody's got more lucky blocks than me. Like, I must have thousands. I mean, I've got 900 of just these ones. So, you know, and 600 of those. 600 meme lucky blocks. Wow. That is insane. You know what? Let's just open one for the sake of it. Why not, dude? Here we go. Come on. Give me something crazy, please. Oh, we got the breader ratto or something. Okay, interesting. Yeah, get yourself some good Brainrots to earn a lot of money. Obviously, one extremely good way to do that is make sure you're on during the admin abuse, which is actually going to be 1 hour before the update. So you see how this timer here, like the mission update event, I'm going to say it this way because obviously everyone's got different time zones, but you see how it says like 8 hours? Basically, when it says 1 hour towards the update, that's when the admin abuse is going to start. And if you're in the UK, that would actually be 7 p.m. for us. So 7 p.m. if you're in the UK, because obviously that's my time zone. And then if you're not in the UK, basically, yeah, just 1 hour left on this timer, because they actually said they were going to do an hour of admin abuse, which is what they usually do, which is pretty crazy. That's a long time. But like I said earlier, it is pretty weird how they delayed the update. I don't know. Usually it's at 1 p.m. for me, but they've delayed it all the way until 8 p.m. So that's quite a big delay. Maybe they needed more time on the update or something. I have no idea. But yeah. Definitely subscribe. I should be live for the update, hopefully. Actually, no, I definitely will be, although it is a bit later. So if you're interested in that and want to play the update alongside me, definitely join my stream. And yeah, have a good day. Bye bye.